Hello there, my name is Sean Morgan. I'm a junior at Wright State University, and this is my final project in combination with Alyssa Weyant's final project for our Women's 200 class. Professor Castle, this video incorporates two main parts. The first part, which was done by Alyssa, the second part, which was done by me. The first part talks about how Alyssa was younger and how she was influenced by having a brother in her life, and basically how she turned out the way she is today. The second part deals with me interviewing multiple people, myself included, asking how many siblings each one of us had when we were younger, and how that kind of influenced how we are today, and more importantly, our views upon women in today's society in power. For example, having a woman manager or a woman as a president of the U.S. The inspiration for this project, there were both, Alyssa and myself were both thinking about the project, what we wanted to do. I thought, hey, I have three sisters. I kind of turn out the way I do and how I'm respectful towards women, and I thought, hey, you know what, maybe I can research this. Alyssa thought very similarly for herself. She grew up with brothers, and consequently it turned out the way she did. This whole process of sibling influence is called as sibling socialization, which basically is to say that certain people are influenced basically upon having certain siblings, be whatever gender they may be, and helps influence who they turn out to be in their future lives. So without further ado, let's start off with Alyssa's part of the project.
Hi everybody, I'm Alyssa, and today we're going to be talking about sibling socialization. Now you may be asking yourself, what is this girl talking about? Well, it's pretty easy to break down. Sibling socialization is how our siblings influence us on basically how we interact with people, our personality, everything. Now, researchers have spent a lot of time analyzing parents' influence over their children's. The whole idiom of the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Well, in this, they excluded siblings entirely. I guess they thought that siblings really didn't have any influence on each other. Now, siblings spend a lot of time together, whether they want to or not. And you're exposed to whatever your siblings are doing, whether that's a good thing or bad thing. Well, I guess I should probably introduce myself and who I am. Well, as you know, I'm Alyssa, but I am the youngest of three, and I am the only girl. My two brothers are Brandon and Chris. Brandon is a year and a half older than I am, and Chris is actually 5 years older than me. Now, the age gap is a little large, but we're still really close. We spend a lot of time together. In fact, I pretty much mimicked whatever they did. So Brandon and I were actually really close. We spent a lot of time together, and one of our interests that we shared was soccer. Brandon started playing soccer when he was 5 years old, and he had a good year under his belt before I started soccer. So, how do I know that Brandon had the influence and not that I just decided that I like soccer? Well, Brandon went to my dad when he started wanting to play soccer, and he said, "Dad, I want to play soccer." And my dad was like, "You want to play what? Soccer?" And so you have to understand, well, my dad was really active when he was in high school and middle school, and he played baseball, basketball, and football. He had never played soccer. So when Brandon asked my dad to play soccer, it was a new thing. It was a new thing to our family. Chris never played soccer. So Brandon and I would always, just go outside, kick a ball around, whatever. In fact, I even remember when.
I gotta tell you what we're doing since you've changed everything up on me now.
I didn't change anything up.
Yes, you
I'm
did.
just not doing the inside scene first.
Okay. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go for it. Here, I'll give you like a little head start. It's okay. Oh!
That was a left
Fucking
foot
evil.
kick.
Now, Chris actually had a pretty big influence on me. Not necessarily in the sports sector, but he was heavily involved in a program called Boy Scouts. Now, you may kind of be wondering a little bit about Boy Scouts. Well, basically, it's just an outdoor group that goes camping, earns merit badges, and does a lot of community service. So, with Boy Scouts, my mom always teased me that I was an honorary Boy Scout. I went to all of their meetings, I went on most every camp trip that I could possibly go on, and I just enjoyed everything they did. Now, both of our brothers really liked to be outside, but Chris definitely took the key. We would always go ahead and set a tent up backyard and sleep outside. We were always outside. Now, one of the things Chris did was he taught me how to shoot a bow and an arrow. I even remember the time